Welcome, dear friends, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you. Please like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share the program to everyone that is close to you. Do not keep the information to yourself alone. Make sure you invite someone to join us so that our voice will be heard in all corners of the earth. The message we are preaching is a message of freedom. In this message of freedom, every deck, do your own parts wherever you find yourself. Do not hesitate. No matter the challenges, no matter the attacks, no matter the obstacles, continue to stand firm and stand strong. At the end of the day, we are going to be victorious. There is no doubt about our victory. We are sure today more than ever. So wherever you are, as you join us, share this program to all platforms so that we can reach to as many people as possible. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like and share. Like and share to all platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Share to everyone that is close to you so that they can join us. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching from, please like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast, share to family and friends. Share the broadcast to everyone that is close to you. Share to family and friends. Do not keep this message to yourself. We have that responsibility to preach this gospel and make sure that this gospel reaches to all corners of the earth. We must invite everybody that needs to be invited. We must make sure that we carry along every Biafran in this message. Before we go into our message of the day, as usual, you know, we were taught by the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekam, and he never starts any journey without a prayer. So we are going to commence this program with a prayer of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekam. Let us key in and pray with him.
Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones of this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. Every hearing that this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the people. My goodness me, I do want to remain in this spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the waters of the iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. Become a man everything and me. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every present day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemy to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this hour comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty. because we remember every blessed day. I believe they're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, Rosa, this is very teenage. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses? To enable us to fulfill your own law, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of your Messiah. You came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your majesty. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given them to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your history, and your praise under our country. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore those where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one Gonaku, one Karabakri, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The epics and the videos, the Insom, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Ghana. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these blessings we dedicate unto you. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come and when it does, we will dance on these streets and tell you, by the time that we are born, humanity will think that we are bad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for. In no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I have been so
He said, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining me on this morning section. Wherever you are joining us from, I welcome you and I appreciate you. I thank you for being part of this very program this morning. Wherever you are watching from, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to this very channel, please do kindly subscribe. If you have not shared this video, please kindly share and make sure you invite someone to join us. Fellow Biafrans that are watching far and wide, I welcome you and I say happy weekends to everyone that have joined you. Happy weekend to everyone that has joined us this morning on this program. It is Saturday, a weekend when we are supposed to be resting. Some of us will doing some of our homework and all that, but you have chosen to participate in this morning program. I say, may Chukwu Okike guide you, protect you, and reward you bountifully. Thank you so much for being part of this program. If you are joining us for the very first time, and those that are going to come across this video for the very first time, you must know that this platform is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic of Nigeria, a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Ekpa, and of the Supreme Command of Ekpa. That is where I stand. Speaking the truth always and pushing the gospel of freedom. We do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to attack individuals. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack any person or personality. We do not come here to attack any religion. What we do is to bring the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world. What we do is to stand for those who are oppressed, regardless their race, regardless their religion or location. As long as you are genuinely seeking for freedom, you will enjoy your stay here. What we do is to debunk every lie that the enemy have told about against us, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We trash those lies. We can't allow them to fly. Every morning we come here to broadcast. And every morning broadcast is an interactive section. You have the right to join us. I saw some invitation while we were preparing. You know, each day, before I begin to admit people into the program, I have to follow the normal procedure. We have to wake up our spirit and do the prayers, and then before we can go into invitation of people. I saw some people sending their invitations, their requests. So after my introduction, you can equally send request again and join us. It is an interactive section. Sorry if you are not brought in when you were requested. Fellow Biafran that are watching any place you are watching us from, while you are joining on this platform, if you are a Biafran, you have the right to speak in any Biafran language of your choice. That language that you understand properly, as long as it's a Biafran language, you can communicate on that language to reach out to your own audience. Very important. If you're not a Biafran, you're from another part of the world, you still have the right to come in and communicate with us, ask us your question, make your contributions, say your prayers. Whatever you have to say, feel free to come. But when you are joining us on this platform, make sure you are properly dressed. Cover yourself up. Don't come out here naked. No, we wouldn't accept that. And when you are speaking on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil in your discussion. Be civil so that the world will understand you. So that the Biafran people can understand you, and the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the cabinet members will understand you equally. Our Prime Minister will equally get your information because they are watching. We cannot build another zoo. Every statement we make, every time we spend here matters a lot. We can't spend time here without passing an important message. If you are not civil enough, you might end up shouting and making noise. At the end of the day, nobody will understand anything from you. So you find out that you just wasted your time. So try as much as possible to be civil when you are speaking on this very platform. When I'm telling you to be civil, I'm not telling you to throw away your opinion. I'm not telling you not to be angry. I'm not telling you not to express yourself the way you want. You have to be angry if you want. Express yourself. No political correctness. Just say it the way you feel it. But you must put it forward in a civil manner so that the rest of people that are watching can understand you. Fellow Biafrans, I say happy weekend once again. We have come to do what we know how to do best. I appreciate every Biafran that has been able to stand firm up to this minute. We know that it is not easy. The race we are running is not an easy one. For you to be standing up to this minute, you know what you are searching for and you are serious. And before I go further, I have to welcome everyone that has joined me this weekend. I welcome my beloved brother, Chukwuma Solomon. He is one of my comrades and speaker on this platform and a moderator here. I welcome Emenike Chibo. Thank you, my brother Emenike. Thank you so much. You are one of my formidable followers here. You are always here. I appreciate you. Ikechukwu Frank. Thank you so much, Ikechukwu Frank. I appreciate you. You are one of us. May Chukwu continue to bless you. Kingsley Washington. My brother Kingsley, you are welcome. I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of the program again today. You are in your home. Freeman Iko Tuonye, thank you so much, Freeman. You are part of us here and we always have you as one of us. Keep on the good work and may Chukwu Okike Abịama come together and protect you. Nkem Onwudiwe, you're welcome, Nkem Onwudiwe. I appreciate you. I welcome you. I thank you for being part of this very program this weekend. You are in your home. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect you and save you. Donaskalo, you're welcome, Donaskalo. Thank you so much for joining us. I welcome you and I pray that Chukwu Okike Abịama will equally bless you, guide you, protect you, and give you your heart desires. You are one of us and you are always here. Thank you so much. Nolas, thank you so much. Nolas, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Nolas Show, you're welcome. I thank you for being part of the program. Stay blessed as you join us and may Chukwu Okike Abịama protect you and your home. Whether I mention your name or I didn't mention your name, whether you are writing or you're not commenting, you are special in this platform. You are in your home and you have the right to make your contributions. Use the link, click the link, come in and make your points known. Say your prayers, ask your questions, make your arguments, whatever you have for the world to hear, for the Biafrans to hear, for the cabinet of Biafra, the government to hear, for our prime minister to hear. Speak out here, say it. He's going to hear you and hear you clear. Thank you for being part of the program. And once again, I say happy weekend. Today, we are going to speak on a title which says, Time to Face the Giants on Our Way to Freedom. Time to face the giant on our way to freedom. Biafra Republic Government in Exile Prime Minister Simon Ekpa lead a strong force. Time to face the giant on our way. That time that most of us have been campaigning for has finally arrived. Those of us who are very close and following closely to the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you will understand what I'm saying. Johnson Ibeye, thank you so much for joining my beloved brother Johnson. You're welcome. If you're one of those who is following close the platform of our Prime Minister, you will understand why I chose this topic. It is time for us to face the giant. We have waited for this time for a long time. So many of us have been calling for this moment to come. So many of us cannot wait anymore. So many of us have lost their patience. But I thank Chukwu Okike Abịama that in all of our desire, we have been patient to wait up to this minute. That time has come. One of the giants that we have to mention that you and I know are the political sects, the politicians in Biafra land, more especially the governors. The politicians in Biafra land, the governors, these are the people who has made themselves a willing tool in the hand of the caliphate and the colonial master to make sure that Biafra land is not set free. We have known this fact for a very long time. But as our Prime Minister, the way he goes about his things, he doesn't just fight a battle without being prepared. People have been calling for the Biafra Republic of Exile under Master Simon Ekpa to focus on the governors, and it seems he wasn't listening. He was listening. The only thing that there is not yet time. But finally, the time has come for us to confront the giant. That Goliath who feels that he is untouchable. That Goliath who has stood as a barrier and boasted even when he has nothing holding him. That Goliath that had challenged Chukwu Okike Abịama. The Goliath that has stood and challenged the will of Chukwu Okike Abịama to let Biafra go. The Goliath remains adamant and continue to stand firm, pushing propaganda and blackmail, causing hindrances and setback in the restoration of Biafra. Finally, the page of that Goliath has been opened. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Samuel, have made it clear that we are going to confront the Goliath this time. And he said it expressly clear that they should prepare. None of them should run to Abuja. Don't run away. Don't run to Abuja. Let the Goliaths, let them be in their various states while the battle commences. None of them should run. None of them should run away because we know them very well. They are very good in running from one angle to the other. So many of them already in Abuja, causing chaos in Biafra land. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Simon Ekpa, the up to be of people now, the dragon. He said it in a clear tone that we are going to confront the giants. Every one of you know what the governors in Southeast Biafra land has done. You know what the governors have done. The way they have continued to fight against the freedom of their own people. These people claim to be the representatives of the Biafran people, the governors and the lawmakers. They claim to be the representative of the people. But from every indication, they are not representing the people in Biafra land. From the data we have and from evidence seen, the people they claim to be representing said they do not want to be part of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria anymore. That is what they want. If you are genuinely representing your people, the only thing you have to do is to carry the will of your people and the voice of your people to your so-called master. But as it stands, it is clear that the Biafran people have no representation in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Everyone that is there as a senator, as a governor, are representing themselves. It is all about them and them. There was a video that was made by, what did they call him? The other one who was pretending to be a good man before. What's that his name? The one from Abia State. There was a video he made. In that video, he was mentioning the amount these people are collecting as a location on behalf of people they claim to be representing. He was mentioning billions and billions of naira they collect on behalf of their people. The so-called lawmakers, the senators, they collect these billions and they put into their pockets. He was mentioning those billions in national TV while we were watching. Every one of us know how many billions the governors themselves are collecting on a daily basis on behalf of the people. At the end of the day, it becomes their own personal business and personal money. They don't care about the masses. They don't want to know what happens to the masses. And when the masses rise up to fight for themselves, they come against the masses. Why do they come against the masses who are only asking for their rights? Why have they decided to serve a stranger instead of serving their own people? The only reason is because they want to make themselves rich. They want to be rich themselves. They want to make sure that they are in control, that they are only one that are relevant. They want to convince themselves that they are in charge. The Zoological Republic and the colonial master have found out the greed in these idiots. And that is why they have been used as a tool and instrument to stop the liberation and emancipation of the people. in a same country, what is happening in Nigeria cannot happen. When you speak about your lawmakers and the evil they are doing, nobody listens. When you talk about the evil that is happening in the zoo, they will tell you to go and meet your lawmakers. When you talk about the dehumanization, the dilapidation, and the lack of infrastructure, they will tell you to go and speak to your governor. Each time you complain about the situation of Nigeria, they will tell you to go and meet your governor. Before they said go and meet your governor, they already have a plan. They have already given your governor a backup. And your governor already got an approval from them to steal as much as he can. The stealing that is happening in the hand of the governors and the senators is permitted, sanctioned by Abuja. Asorok is in support. That is one of the systems that these idiots, the caliphate uses. The caliphate and the slave master, this is one of the strategies they put on the ground to manipulate the people you call your leaders. They don't bring them to account. They allow them to steal as much as they can. As long as in turn they will throw away their eyes and allow the colonial master and the caliphate to continue to exploit the land. As long as they will allow them to exploit the land without complaint, turn the eyes of the people away from their resources, turn the eyes of the people away from what they are supposed to know, and allow their so-called federal governments to continue to steal with their colonial master as much as they can. Once you can be able to do that as a governor, they will allow you to steal as much as you can. They will not checkmate you. Fellow Biafran that are watching, I want to ask you a simple question. Who do you think has the power to hold the governors and the senators to account on the looting they are doing in that Republic? Who do you think have the right to hold them to account? Who do you think has the right to hold the governors to account to their looting and the senators to account? Who do you think has the right to hold them to account? In the same country, the federal government of the country has the right to hold every politician, every official to account. It does not matter if you are an official in the local government, in the state government, or in federal government. And that is where the rule of law comes in. That is where the rule of law comes. That is where the judiciary comes in. Every same country has a law that guides them how to do things. There are things you must not do, and there are things you will do. And once you violate these laws, more especially when it has to do with people's affairs, you will go in for it. Take for example China. We know that China is not the best democracy, but let me tell you, the way they operate when it comes to things that have to do with the government, you don't steal, embezzle people's money. You don't embezzle the money of the people and go scot-free. You don't embezzle the money of the people and you expect to go and sit in the court and begin to challenge the order. In most civilized nations, you do not embezzle money. Then you go to the court and face the government and face the masses, face the people with the same money of the people to challenge them in their case, even when you don't have embezzle. It doesn't happen in the same country. If you steal the kind of money you are stealing in Nigeria and China, you are not going to see the light of the day. You do it in other developed countries, even in the United States or the UK. Nobody's going to tell you before you tender your resignation. In civilized nation, people resign because something went wrong in their office, not directly under them. They are not directly involved because they are in charge. People tender resignation because something went wrong in an organization where they are leading. Something went wrong. In most cases, without their consent, but because they are in charge, they tender resignation. But in Nigeria, a lawless country, a country where law does not exist, how can it be lawful in a country where their president forged certificate? The forging of certificate is not local, international. He went and forged certificate international. Nobody even is sure whether he attended primary school. No history of his primary school, his classmates. No history of his secondary school, his classmates. The certificate he provided in the university, fake. He has different cases internationally. If it will be local, they will say that people are chasing him and it is false. But this one is an international case against him on drugs and forgery. And yet, in broad daylight, he forced himself on the people to become a president. And they accepted him. And the funniest thing is that you see people who claim to be educated, people who claim to be said and educated, defending him, speaking on his behalf. You see people who claim to be educated, defending him. A lawless country, a country where a professor will be defending a fraudster who is an illiterate. A fraudster that as an illiterate that has no certificate, just to have something to eat or to serve under that fraudster, he will defend the fraudster. The foundation of Nigeria is faulty. And there is nothing you can do on the planet Earth to correct it. Sometimes when I hear people talking of a new Nigeria, I wonder where it's going to come from. I wonder where it's going to come from. Here we are talking about the late Muhammadu Buhari, who didn't have certificate, who we didn't know how he got to the military and become a general. We were talking about late Buhari, who doesn't know his left and right. And we thought we have seen it all. We thought we have seen it all. In the midst of that, what else did we see? In the midst of that, we saw another person appear, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, another fraudster, a well-known fraudster, right from Lagos State. The funniest thing is that the story of these people is not hidden. Their identity is not hidden. Their evil is not hidden. There is nobody in Nigeria that is up to 20 years old that doesn't know who Tinubu is. Every child in Nigeria that is up to 20 years old should know the criminality of Tinubu. And if you don't know, just go online. You will see several evidence against him. How he stole and stole and stole and stole and stole and stole. It is not as if the Nigerian people did not know. They know. The masses know very well. There are several evidences. This evidence I'm talking about is not maybe Biafrans provided evidence. These are evidence in their own conventional media, even international media. The man he chose today as his NSA, National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. The very man Tinubu chose today as his National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, went to the CNN He went to CNN and conducted a program which was documented on the fraud of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he said he has evidence to put Bola Ahmed Tinubu away for life. That Nuhu Bibadu was the EFCC chairman before. Nuhu Ribadu, he was the EFCC chairman during the time of Obasanjo. He granted an interview. The documentary is still online on the fraudulent life of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how Bola Ahmed Tinubu became richer than the state is governing, and many states. The documentary is still online. It is not, just go online and type, you will see the documentary and you will read by yourself. But today, this same man have risen to become the president of the country. And he went back and chose that man who said he has evidence to put him away for life. Nuhu Ribadu. Today, he went and chose that man as his security advisor, national security advisor. Now tell me where your better Nigeria is going to come from. Tell me where you're going to get your better Nigeria from. Every idiot today that is supporting that man, that voted for him, that is calling himself a one Nigeria, knows that the person today they have as a president is not even a Nigerian. A criminal who is not even a Nigerian with no identity. Somebody who you don't even know his age. Nobody knows his age. Nobody knows his source of income. Yet he rose to the rank of a president. And the whole nation hold their hand and watch it. Somebody like that will not even contest. He will not even dare contest in anything called election in any part of the world. Somebody with such kind of, I don't know how to explain it, cannot contest in any same country on the planet Earth. He will not. Not in China, not in India, not in US, not in America, not in UK. But in Nigeria, he contested and he won. And nobody could alter a word. Nobody could challenge you. And today, you see the situation of your country. Those of you who are still attaching themselves to one Nigeria, I pity you. If you're one of those still attaching yourself, when you come online, they begin to speak grammar. How Nigeria is going to be better. Oh, let us unite and try. Unite with who? Some idiots will come online. They'll begin, oh, let us unite. No need for division. All these are talking about this and this. Why not come together with who? Who are you coming together with? I'm asking. Come together with who? That is one of the major problems the Africans have. More especially the one Nigerians. This is one of their major problems. They continue to deceive themselves every minute today. When you see evil, you can't call it evil. You want to paint it. Oh, let us leave it. It's not only me. After all, it's not only us. Let us try. Something you know that it is impossible. Many of the most annoying thing is that these people claim to be educated. When you are speaking with them, they will tell you how many degrees they have. They will tell you how many professorships they have. They will tell you how many doctorate degrees they have. But at the same time, in their brain, it is empty, nothing there. They only go to school to obtain certificate. Their education is based on and certificates they buy. In Nigeria, you can buy certificates. I think they brought the record last time. How many fake professors you have in Nigeria universities? It was listed last time. How many fake professors you have in Nigeria, including in Nsukka? Fake professors. Unilag, fake professors. Uniport, Ibadan, fake professors. It was revealed some time ago. All they do is to buy certificate and they come and speak grammar, lie to themselves, and they think they are lying to the people. I can't understand it. It is sad. Very, very sad. And I pity the ordinary people who are still stomaching this nonsense. But they should thank their Chukwu, they should thank their star that Biafra has come. They should thank their star that Biafra has come. The foundation of Nigeria from day one was laid on falsehood, on lies. The foundation from the beginning of amalgamation, the British planted the evil, the seed of discord and the lie. They planted that seed of lies. They planted the fraud from foundation. If you want to remove fraud from Nigeria, you must destroy the foundation completely. Start a new nation. Let every region go back to where they were before. Everybody to your tent, O Israel. Later, if you genuinely want to be back, you will now have a standard on which you are going to relate to each other and come back together. But the more you continue to hold on to this foundation laid for you by the British, the evil foundation laid for you by the British for their own interest, you continue to hold on it, you will never be free, and your situation will get worse than it is today. And by the way, why do we have to continue to blame the British? The British have left Nigeria for a very long time. They're in their home. They are in their places. But the greedy idiots that don't have conscience, continue to play into their own hand. What will happen to you if you said no? If you stand your ground and said no to what the colonial masters are saying, what will happen if you choose to stand for your people and speak for your people instead of speaking on behalf of the colonial master and the caliphate? What will happen? Just like Ivory Coast is doing today. The young man in Ivory Coast, for his own people, making every single thing indigenous. Those lies they told them they cannot be able to do, they are now doing it in Ivory Coast. Just like in Nigeria, they told you in Nigeria that the government cannot build a refinery, that the federal government of Nigeria cannot manage a refinery, that only an individual can. And they took the certificate and they gave to Dangote. And every one of them have share in it. The same way in Burkina Faso, they told Burkina Faso they cannot refine gold in their land. They don't have resources, that their gold cannot be refined in their land. It's impossible. There's no place to build refinery. Today, Burkina Faso, that young man there has turned things around. They will refine their gold, sell it at their own price in their own country. The young man today is changing their educational system. That education should not be based on certificate, it should be based on what you have in your brain, what you have learned. He's visiting schools, talking to the masses, dealing with his own people's problem by his own self, in his own idea. And look at the progress they are making in a very short time. The same vein, Niger Republic have taken the responsibility of making their country what they want it to be. Instead of being enslaved in the name of sponsoring another nation, France, they took responsibility of their own nation and they want to turn this around by themselves. But in Nigeria, the giant of Britain, the headquarters of the manipulation, Nigeria, what you still see are a bunch of clowns and idiots who are bowing down before the colonial masters, who are bent on holding that status quo that will continue to enslave the people because of their own personal interest. Whatever you see them doing today is not because of you. Every single thing the politicians is doing is for them, and because of them. Not for you. They don't care about you. They do not care about you. That is why you see, even in the midst of the hardship, they call hardship in the zoo today, they are still stealing money. In the midst of the hardship, the Senate still padded their so-called or whatever. They are still padding happening there. In their budget, trillions, almost 3 point something trillion, added to their budget in the midst of lack. People that don't have conscience. And someone is sitting out there telling you, oh, let us come together and work. Anybody that is saying, making that statement is only waiting for his own opportunity to come and steal is another criminal. When you hear any idiot saying, let's come together and unite and make a good nation, this idiot is only planning and expecting that his own turn will come to go and steal. That is the only reason why a sane person will tell you that let's come and make a one Nigeria. Because he is waiting for his own opportunity to steal, and he doesn't want his own opportunity to go back. This is what we are seeing. If you come across any idiot that is talking about one Nigeria, just put your head down and see. You see that these people are a bunch of idiots that are waiting for their own opportunity to steal. They don't care about you. Neither do they care about anything. These people know the truth, but they have refused to pay attention to the truth. When you hear them speak, you think they are talking on your own behalf. When you hear them speak, you think they are being reasonable. They are only waiting for their own opportunity to steal. That is why you see them, when they have not got to power, they will be campaigning and talking all manner of nonsense. They will talk about restructuring, they will talk about development, talk about education, talk about reducing expenses of the governance, cost of governance. After speaking all this, put them in that office the next minute, they will change 100, they will turn 160 degrees around and begin to do opposite of what they have promised before. If anybody told you in your dream that there will be a government that will be worse than Muhammad Buhari, will you ever believe it? You can't believe it. If somebody have come to tell you that a government is going to come in Nigeria that it will be worse than Muhammad Buhari, will you ever believe that? You can't believe that. But today, you have something that is worse than Muhammad Buhari. That is why even the late Muhammad Buhari is no longer remembered again, because the situation, some people are even praying that the situation should go back to the situation how it was during the time of late Muhammad Buhari. That is how bad it has become. Fellow Biafrans that are listening to me, thank your star. Thank Chukwu Okike that he has made you a Biafran. And if you are a one Nigerianist, thank your star that Biafrans are still very much around. We are going to be free. The game have changed. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Israel, have said it. We are going to confront the giants. And those giants are the governors, the political elites, the senators, these idiots who are using their citizens for blood money. Their own time has come. Don't run. Oh. The Prime Minister made it clear. Don't run. Don't go to Abuja. Stay in your own state and face the challenges that is coming. Stay in your own state and face the challenge that is coming, because it's going to come. It does not matter who you are, how you are. We have waited for this time for a very long time. And thank you, God, and finally the time has come. And every one of us must keep in the restoration of Biafra. It is done in a plain and clear way that everyone will understand and follow. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Israel, have made it clear, and he said, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra is going to happen by November. He didn't miss word in saying it. And he didn't say it and go to sleep. Every single thing you see happening today is pointing to that declaration. By November, we are going to be free. Don't forget the prayer of Gowon. Continue to pray that Gowon should be alive until December. That is the prayer point that every one of us has to participate in. Even though our prayer group is praying on that on a daily basis. But every one of us on our individual prayers, pray that Gowon should be alive until December so that he can see the promise that Dim or the Megojuku made to him, that he will see Biafra come in his eyes. Fellow Biafran that are watching, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra is going to happen in Lati, Finland, by November. You have to be there. If you are capable and you want to be there, it is necessary. This is history in the making, once in a lifetime event. And if you appear in that very place, your name is going to appear in history. Your signature is going to be in history as those who were there when the declaration of the restoration of Biafra was done. The registration has started online. All you need to do is to go to the website of Biafra. Biafra Security Administration.org. Biafra Security Administration.org. Type it on Google. You can key in from there. Then you make your registration. Register for that event. Only 1,000 people will be eligible to attend that program. Only 1,000. It is a limited thing. It is not open. Only 1,000 people. So if you want to be part of that 1,000, after this program, don't postpone it. Just go immediately. If you want to be part of it. As we speak, the number is running. If you want to be part of that history, go and register immediately. Don't wait. Don't wait, except you don't want to be there. If you are capable, you can sponsor yourself to Lati, Finland, for the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. If you can, it's worth it. This is once in a lifetime thing. History will never forget you. Our generation unborn will read about you. Your great-grandchildren will read about you as those who were there when the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra was done in Finland, Lati. The registration has started. Don't wait. Go now and register immediately. And make sure you are confirmed to be there by November. The ID card of Biafra is also in progress. If you are living abroad, you should go and get Biafran ID card on the same website, Biafra Security Administration.org. Go to that website. You can register for your Biafra ID card. It is very, very important. The collection of data has started. Go and register for your ID card. Give the necessary information and follow the necessary procedures. Once you are being confirmed, the ID card will be made available to you. Go now and start making registration. And for those who are going to be in Finland, mind you, that ID card will be one of the evidence and one of the qualifications for you to be there. So go now and apply. Apply for that ID card. Go now and apply for the ID card. Biafran ID card. It is very, very important. As long as you are living outside Biafra land, the only people that will not participate in this ID card are the people that are living in Biafra land and people who are living in the zoo. For security reasons, we cannot expose our people to danger. But if you are living outside Nigeria, you are living outside Biafra land, you must have that ID card to identify you in case if there is any problem, there is need for the government to come for you, Biafran government will come for you. If there's need for the Biafran government to do anything for you, there's a problem, they can call on you. We want to know where the Biafrans are at any given time. In a twinkle of an eye, you can be located. It is very important for your own sake, for your security. Go and get the ID card. The instructions and directions on how to get the ID card are here on this platform. All you need to do is to scroll down. You can also find it in most of our Biafra Republic of Indonesia platforms. You can go to our Prime Minister X platform. You're going to find it there. Directions on how to cast the vote. Directions on how to make registration for the convention and for your ID card. The videos are available. You will see A to Z directions on how to do everything so that you won't make a mistake. Every one of us that is watching, we must be very careful and open doing. Perform our civic responsibilities. The time is now. You must also prepare for the Biafra digital currency. It will be unveiled very soon by the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Indonesia, Mazi Simon Ekpa. The Biafra digital currency, Ejemma, we are not going for dollar or pounds. Our money is indigenous. Ejemma is the name. Ejemma is going to be in international market very soon. You are going to find the stock exchange. Prepare yourself to trade the Ejemma. You can pay your bills with it. You can do your businesses and do your importation with it. You can attach it to your card. You can mine it the way you are mining other cryptocurrencies. And it is pegged one-to-one with dollar. Ejemma is coming out very, very soon. It will be unveiled very soon by the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic. Prepare for it. It is very important. All these are put in place to solve the major problem that Biafrans have faced in the past and are about to face. These are solutions, major solutions to the problem we are facing. So every Biafran must key in. Prepare yourself for what is coming. The only thing that will make you to fall victim is because you are not paying attention. As long as you are paying attention and you're following instructions, you will never ever fail, I bet you. If you follow the instruction that is coming, you will never lack and you will not fail. All you need to do is to follow instructions. Obey every single instruction. Listen to the directives that have been given. And the sky will just be the beginning for you. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, one thing again you must know is that when we talk about the restoration of the independent state of Biafra and the defense of Biafra land, it will not be done by empty hand. For us to defend Biafra land and sustain the success we have today, we must continue to fund the Biafran Liberation Army. Funding is very, very important. If you have not started supporting, please start supporting now. Your widow's minds can go a long way. If you are supporting before, increase your support because the responsibility is increasing by day. As we are going to confront the giant, it is going to take a giant responsibility. And in those giant responsibilities, it's going to cost money. Begin to contribute. Today is the fundraising of Biafra. Today is the fundraising of the Liberation Army. The Liberation Army fundraising will be held today by the Biafra Republic of Indonesia. Wherever you are, key in and make your donation. Don't wait until that moment. You can go straight away, right away now. The link is available in all our platforms. Just follow that link. Click on that link. Make your donation. Your receipt will be sent to you automatically. then you can come to the fundraising and announce. It is very important. Your widow's mind will go a long way. Whatever you can offer. This fundraising is being done every Saturday, and Biafrans are turning on. Nobody is sponsoring the restoration of Biafra. No organization, no government. It is you and I, the Biafran people. They are the one funding their own freedom. And that is why we are all equal stakeholders in this restoration of Biafra. We are equal stakeholders. And nobody, anyway, can stop us. No matter whom they are, they can never stop us. We are all equal stakeholders. Mazin Nadikan have said it. There is no sacred cow when it comes to Biafra. We are all equal. If you know what you can offer to Biafra restoration, offer it. Mazin Nadikan threw it open and he said, if you know what you will do to bring Biafra, go ahead and do it. Whatever you know you can do, go ahead, do it. The most important thing is Biafra. But for the criminals, the IPOB in Nigeria, they said instead of Biafra to come from our Prime Minister, Mazi Samaneba, let it not come. Today, it is very clear who are those seeking for freedom and those oppressing their people. The career agitators are now clear. We know them by their names. They can't hide anymore. They can't pretend anymore. Today, we know them. The career agitators, we know them. We can identify them today. Fellow Biafran that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to stay strong. Remain focused. Please like and share this video. Click like and share this video to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Information is power. Don't just come and keep the message to yourself. The social media is not our friend. They don't help us to promote our program. It is you and I that will promote the program to make sure that every voice hears what we are saying. It's either Biafra or Biafra. There's no going back. It is either Biafra or Biafra. There is no other choice. It is either Biafra or Biafra. I appreciate everyone that has been part of this program today. Wherever you connect from, I thank you so much for being part of the program. Thank you for your cooperation and your support, and I pray that Chukwu Okike will continue to sustain every one of us and lead us into our freedom. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the Liberation Army. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the resistant fighters. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Air Force. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all the members of the de facto government in the homeland. Protect them, defend them, and sustain them. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every member of our media. All our media warriors and guests that are speaking on different platforms. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect them and their families. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Samaneba, wherever he is at this moment. We pray and commit him in the hand of Chukwu Okike for divine strength, for divine wisdom, for divine protection, for divine favor. May Chukwu Okike grant him divine revelations, inspirations, strength, wisdom, 10,000 men wisdom to take action when he has to take action. I pray for my supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi. We pray for him for divine health. Pray for him for healing. We pray for him for strength. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi for divine protection. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi for safety and security wherever he is. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi that Chukwu Okike will bring him back to us very, very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. I pray that Chukwu Okike will be our guardian protector. So the Biafrans, I think Before I close, I have to bring in my beloved sister Mary. I saw her request. Let me bring my sister Mary to speak to Biafran before I finally round up the program. Where's my sister Mary? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good
Okay,
morning.
my sister, go on and speak to Biafrans. I was rounding up before I saw your request.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. I can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
Sorry, I'm a little bit busy. I
It's
just
okay.
want to chip in. I just want to chip in, my brother. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our leader. Okukalo. Good morning, Itiade Kondo. Thank you very much. I will be very, very fast, my people. I just want to say, please, my people, this time is the ending of the time. Ending is always tough. Believe me, wherever you are, as long you a full born of Biafras, you know what Sinamdi Kanu is doing. You know what Simon Ekpa is doing. Please follow his footsteps. Vote Biafrans. This our declaration and our restoration and declare our nation. Please is coming. ID card. Nke fokwe baba. Make sure you voted. And for your vote, and for your make sure for many ID card me. Your own citizen, your own village, your own land. So it's the fokwe baba. Make sure for many that for declare your own land, your own nation. Because Mkpose Simon Ekpanam, Ibarawo Nomoke, Ibarawo, nobody can give you this except Biafra. Biafra want to give you good road, good hospital, good life, love. That love where we are looking for, where so government they destroy. That this is what Simon Ekpa is doing. And you must follow it. Don't backward, my people. Don't slap back. So government will try. They will never backward. I'm telling you the truth. They will never backward. Britain, they will never backward with their propaganda. They will never do it. So when we know what we are looking for, you give me the freedom, you give me I declare so that you back when you say other country like where I am now, I'm living like a woman being. I'm not living like a slave. That is why we, as the government, Simon Ekpa and our leader, said, please, wherever you are, you must declare your nation. You must do what is right. And fund Biafrans. I feel everything. Attack panic no for me. I don't fund Biafra. I don't fund that ye Biafra. So that our soldier I protect our territory. And I declare, and I declare, because that is the time, what we need. This is the ending. When you declare your land, you must to stand with it. You must to secure it. You must to make sure if enemy comes, you must fight for it. You understand? That is the love of Biafra. That is what I'm saying. Please, my people, thank you very much, brother, to you to giving me this opportunity. I'm so happy to meet you because I just said, let me check. And I don't have much time, but I will talk to you people next time. Thank you. See you guys. We move. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that amazing contribution. Thank you so much. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect you, my sister. Thank you. That brings us to the end of the program. So, fellow Biafrans, please support the Biafran liberation. If you have not made any contribution, prepare now, go and make a contribution. The fundraising is going to happen today. Please be part of that fundraising. If you have not voted in the self-referendum, don't forget, go and cast your vote right away. Help your neighbors. Ask them if they have casted their vote. If they have not, help them and support them the best way you can. It is our civic responsibility to cast our vote. That vote is part of the preparation for the restoration of Biafra that is going to happen in 2024. If you sincerely want to be free, you don't have to wait for anybody to ask you to go and cast your vote. The time is now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of this program. I will see you again by the special grace of Chukwu on the same platform. Stay blessed.